welcome to week 2 of the Full-Circle Reboot series. Last week, I laid the groundwork for starting this program by establishing my current health baseline, setting some goals, and finding ways to keep myself motivated. I also assigned myself some homework for the week, so let's talk about that and see how I did. My homework was to connect with my anchors, organize my email, and spend 1 hour learning about meal prepping. Organizing my email was the easiest one to do, so I finished that first. Now I have a nice, clean inbox free of spam so I can really notice y'all's emails when they come through. Connecting with my anchors was also pretty easy. It just took a little bit of me hijacking my brain to make sure I was, in fact, connecting the associations to my motivations. Connecting to my engagement ring went the best because I didn't really end up having that much coffee or tea this week. But what was interesting about the ring was that even when I took it off for cooking or exercising, even the lack of its presence kind of served as an anchor. So really, in a way, my ring finger ended up becoming my actual anchor. My last assignment also went pretty well, so I did spend at least an hour learning about meal prepping. In a free ebook that I got from That Clean Life, I actually kind of learned some useful tips about how to make meal prepping easy for your clients. But when it came to actually searching YouTube videos, I could really only find videos of people just cooking meals that they'd already come up with, and they didn't really talk about how they balance their meals. And so I want to learn more about, how do you determine what weights of certain foods that you use, and how do you know that you're getting enough nutrients throughout the day. I basically learned that I have much more to learn, which is good because now I actually know what kind of questions that I need to be researching and what kind of tools I might end up needing for when I start meal prep practice myself. Now, let's move on to this week's new material. This week, we're focusing on time management. I like to have this session very early on in the program because something that keeps a lot of people from achieving their goals is that they manage their time poorly. So either they get swept up in thinking that they're busy all the time, because as time inevitably passes, a schedule will fill itself, or they make occasional attempts to work out, meal prep, or otherwise work towards their goals, but fail at their bigger goals due to a lack of consistency. Being able to visualize your schedule is crucial to your success. So one of the tools that I offer in this program is a spreadsheet with detailed instructions on how to chronologically build your weekly schedule. The instructions break down how to prioritize your appointments and activities so that when you build your weekly schedule, you can actually see where your windows of free time exist. I then help you figure out how to use some of that free time not only to work towards your health goals, but also to include some much needed self-care. After all, some of your free time should simply be time for recovery. Of course, if you want this tool, you gotta sign up with me to get it, so you know what to do. Call me. Or text me. I have social anxiety. Now, let's get on to my homework for the week. Number 1, fill out the schedule visualizer. I have already built my schedule, so that part of my homework is mostly done. All I need to do is make some final tweaks to it. Number 2, use the schedule visualizer to plan 2 activities or events. These can be anything, whether they're goal-oriented or for self-care. Number 3, add 1 new workout type to my current workout schedule. I actually did sign up for a gym yesterday. They just so happen to have a good deal going on, so I'll be adding strength training to my weekly workouts. Check in next week to see how I did. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe to this channel with the notifications turned on, and follow Mingled Vitality on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you'll be sure to know as soon as the next video comes out. Thank you for visiting my citrusy sanctuary. Peace out.